I grew up in Belmont, one of 6 kids. My dad was a carpenter, and I often would spend time working in the shed making things, and I love to draw stuff as well. So eventually decided, hey, maybe architecture is the way that I could use these skills. Studied architecture at UWA, then went and worked overseas for a couple of years, came back to Perth and joined up with Mark Patterson to form Loughton Patterson Architects. We specialise in designing nursing homes, hostels, retirement housing, things like that. It took a little while for the business to become successful, but after about 10 to 15 years, I began to see that God was speaking to me in particular about what more I could or should be doing. I said, look, I'm faithful in what I do, I tithe, what are you talking about? And the Lord said, well, I expect those things of you. It's what else? I guess at that time I began to realise that for me there was more that God was saying, more that we could be doing. We started looking further afield and eventually settled on running a program in Cambodia. I felt that if we were able to change the lives of the poorest children we could find, then we could make the biggest difference in their world. And so Transform Cambodia was born in about 10 years ago. We needed to provide something like $100,000 per month to supplement the program in Cambodia. And I would lay awake at nights thinking, where on earth is this money coming from? The scripture talks about perseverance producing character, and character hope. And I know that our perseverance, my perseverance in this, developed my character and enlarged my hope that God would come through, and He has. Along the way, there have been struggles and issues that I've had to deal with. Our family have had some health issues. In particular, my oldest son, Tim, was diagnosed with a severe kidney disease, which caused his whole body to swell up, and he put on over 50 kilos of fluid. So it was quite a difficult time for us. But we engaged with the church prayer network, and today Tim is almost completely healed. Just vindicating, I think, our willingness to trust in God, the support and encouragement from the whole Christian community, but particularly from church. The impact that God has made upon our business, I think, has been substantial. I've seen our finances grow exponentially. I've seen the opportunities really expanding. But you know, for me, one of the most important issues, and it starts right from the beginning, is the strength of our own church, of my church. That if I have a church that is strong, that is robust, that is healthy, that is growing, then for me that creates an environment in which I can feel comfortable to go beyond. And it's such a privilege to be able to serve Him and to give into all sorts of ministry work, but particularly to the church. Our strength, our direction, our spiritual covering all come from the house of God that we're connected to. That means that I must be connected. I must be part of a strong and vital house. It means that I need to resource that house. And when you consider what God has done for us, the whole message of the cross, how can you but give? How can you but serve Him and follow what He said?